teachers that would let you take your shoes off in class.
I'm doing it right now.
Ew,
that's weird.
The hell is that about?
Bro, people. People that take their shoes off like in a corporate job. Dude, people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches do that.
I used to have coworkers that walk around barefoot.
Where do you think you are? Sanibel Island?
Dude, it was so, but yeah, like 5th and 6th grade would have some teachers that'd be like, yeah, go ahead. You know, we're having reading time. Just take your shoes off. I never did.
That's disgusting.
I was like, this is weird.
Because you always got one poking out.
That's right.
You got that storybook sock on.
Yeah,
it looks
dude.
like this.
Yeah, you got the Hey Arnold sock.
Hey Arnold sock with a nipple on the end of it. It's like a baby bottle.
Hi.
It always pissed me off. I was like, is that supposed to be their big toe that's that big, or did they just not put their sock on all the way?
The Mickey Mouse foot.
Yes.
Episode 7. These guys. Benedict, Polizzi, Joey, Mulinaro. Subscribe.
Yes, please.
Spotify,
YouTube.
Apple Podcast. These guys.
We're rocking it out at Wave 1, downtown Indianapolis. Awesome setup here. Awesome setup here.
I can't talk either. I messed up your last name.
It's all good.
1-1. Score is 1-1. Both of them have strokes. I can't, dude. Keep the I can't talk meter going all podcast, baby.
We got I can't talk meter and the dum dum bell and burpee boy.
What's dum dum bell?
Got to ring the dum dum bell. Remember if you jumped off sides? No, we talked about it last week. Jumping off sides or fumbling.
One of those big cowbells you ring at the end of a game. Your O lineman jumps off sides. 15 striper. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
Dude, the O lineman always so out of breath too. You feel bad for him, kind of, because they're
never did.
A part of me did, because everybody be like, "Come on, Simmons," and he's like, "I can't." And
I never really thought they were that like out. Dude, linemen are just like a different whole entire part of football. Mm-hmm. They're like their own. There's so many fuckers on a football team if you think about it. Mm-hmm. There's like 90.
The whole coaching staff.
Dude, the whole coaching staff is like 37 people. Dude, and at like Alabama, I think they have 100 coaches.
Oh yeah,
more coaches than every player has its own coach.
Personal coach.
That'd be great.
Coach
them
up.
That's next, bro. That's next.
Gotta be coaching them up.
Everybody's got a coach here. Everybody's got a coach here.
Literally just lives with them. Goes everywhere with them.
Just in their locker right when they get there. I'd love that.
In their apartment or their dorm, and they're just sitting in a chair right by their bed. Oh, boy. Personal coach.
PC.
Personal
your PC
coach.
Where's your PC?
Coach.
But, what was I going to say?
What's up with the shoes off, though? What
so I can put my feet up here.
Okay, so you really just wanted to sit.
The shoes on the furniture.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I did that one time at your apartment, and you were like, I mean... I was like, damn, all right. No, man, it was one of your shitty ass couches. And I was like charging my phone. It was like 2 a.m. I'm not a big shoes off guy, just because I think that's a pretty personal thing. And
if they were hanging off, that's fine.
No, yeah, it was literally like this. Like the end of the heel of my shoe was just kind of hanging on the couch. And maybe I was like doing one of these, and Ben looks at me as like,
I mean,
hey. And I said, yeah. And he looked at my shoes and then kind of like tilted his head the other way, like, get him off. And I was like, oh, shit, my bad. And he just goes, yeah, I mean. I was like, okay. Somebody had some trauma growing up from having the shoes on the furniture.
Oh,
got it.
For sure. Bro.
My family, we don't ever, me, my mom, my dad, we don't ever take our shoes off.
I like that now. God, I used to go to my grandma's house and she was a shoes on house. It was such a relief. Christmas Day. Just walking in, not taking them off. I'm like, yes.
Well, Christmas Day, you kind of want to like trade those bitches in for some slippers or something.
Yeah,
some
but like Christmas,
socks.
It was later in the day. It was like 4 p.m.
Still. Christmas is an all-day slipper day.
Is it?
All-day slipper,
what kind of
pajama
slippers are you
pants.
rocking?
Dude, I just go to Target.
Steelers slips. I know you got some.
I do have some Steelers slips. Yeah, for sure.
The moccasins.
Oh, yeah.
With the fluffy inside. I swear my dad still has them.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those are awesome.
Dude, how cold are your feet in the morning for real, bro?
Especially like
Just
my house. It's
ice
just
cold.
hardwood floors.
How about
everywhere.
every girl just trying to put their feet on you because they're cold? Like sitting next to a girl on a 115-degree day in Arizona still has her feet under her thigh.
On vacation.
Yeah, still.
How? We're laying out on the beach.
Hey, in the sand. It feels so good to put your feet in the sand.
Oh, that icy sand, the cold sand that's in a shadow.
God.
Wow.
Just digging them in.
That's a feeling that doesn't get talked about enough.
It doesn't. Dude, when I stand on the beach and talk to somebody, I just do this with my feet.
Digging it in.
By the end of the conversation, I'm like 4'7". I'm like, I know.
They're just spinning you in there like a top.
It is, bro. I'm down in there.
Yep.
I'm touching weird. The sand's real cold down there.
Right. There's like a salamander touching your foot or something.
Like, yeah, it's part of it. Part of the deal. It's part of the deal. Salamander.
I don't even know. They're definitely not on the beach.
Sounded good, though.
Salamander. It's George Pickens. Salamander mode. That's what he calls it.
Yeah, I've heard of goblin mode. I haven't heard of salamander mode. What is that's real? That's a real thing. How did the Steelers do it this past weekend?
Don't want to talk about it. Actually, when this episode goes live, they are coming off a bye. So actually, this is the best weekend of the year so far. So because they're not playing, but yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But
it's not
you know what?
Great.
You move on. You grow up. You move on. That's the beauty of
Shut up.
Being almost 30 years old. Is there's only one hole in the door as compared to the whole door ripped off because you're so mad about your team. It's a curse that we live with.
Never forget that video of homeboy fucking ripping the door off the wall. We can't look at it right now, but you know what I'm talking about? I think it's like a wrestler or something.
Man, there's so many of those,
dude, and he just takes it.
And it's how can you tell if it's real or fake,
bro? But there's some doors that you open up and you're like, man, I could fucking rip this thing off. You ever think that?
Yeah.
And then there's some doors you're like, the hardest doors ever.
Or do you ever want to just like absolutely lower your shoulder, get in a 3-point stance, and just fire off and just right into a door and see how much damage you can do?
Hand like this.
Yes, the fingers are wiggling. when
you played football, you've never gone harder than you have when you're lining up against a soft door, just like this. Every picture football picture day. There's always a kid that's like number 48, kind of sucks.
No, it wouldn't be 48, dude. It'd be 37.
Who's that impressing though? Like even your mom's like, it's cute, but like you suck.
Yeah, why? I don't understand why that was ever the pose. The football pose for picture day had to be one knee, hand on the helmet with the football in the other hand. That looks at least pretty like cool and athletic and all right.
Why are you on a knee? Get up. You ever think about that?
Oh, it's like,
you're tired? Get the fuck up. You're the quarterback. Just like
no, dude.
The photographer that doesn't know anything about football and they just hired him like last minute.
Oh yeah.
And it's like the quarterback, like the best quarterback in the whole league. And he's like, all right, get in your stance.
Just rocket number 12 has like the play band on his arm,
the towel,
still making him a 3-point stance.
Quarterback, eye black, a little lower, like this in his picture. How about linemen, bro? This podcast is all about linemen.
Yeah,
How about linemen doing anything?
Doing their pass block, their pass sets.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
You ever try one of those? You ever try firing off a little pass block set?
I would love to.
Dude, it feels pretty good when you like rip one.
Like hitting that back foot kick.
You get that kick, you get that kick back, really fire off.
They
Make
can
sure
move,
you get depth.
Bro. They can move. Those 19 stripers.
Bro, don't ever criticize linemen. They will come for your head.
No, they won't, bro. They're the nicest people.
Oh, not online. Man, they take that personally.
Like
maybe
online?
if it's like in the locker room or you're like buddies with them, you know what I mean? But yeah, online. Not when you're on the defensive line and they're Now when you're on D line, they're across from you.
I thought you meant, I was like, is he talking about a chat room or like the line of scrimmage or like, what is he talking about? Not online. No, when he's firing off low and thrusting his hips through.
It feels good, man. Sometimes I'll make my sister try to do a pass rush against me. And
and you got to block.
I gotta block.
See, that's fun for them. Mm-hmm. If you're like trying to get by me, I'd be like, all right, okay, let's do this then.
Yeah. Do you guys ever?
You know I'd hit you with one of these though. Hey.
Oh, the swim and rip.
I'm all about the rip, dude.
Oh, the rip. Yeah.
Had some PTSD from the swim move one time.
Yeah. What happened?
Dude, I don't know. It was just kind of my go-to move. Like
me too.
Actual college football was kind of my go-to move coming off the edge for some stupid shit.
Did they?
Like field goal block.
Oh, nice.
And I was on the edge like this guy.
Yeah.
And I did one, got by, and like I got close. And then the next play, dude, the guy grabbed me right here and like sent me to the street, bro. Yeah. And I was like, I don't even want to be on this team anymore.
No, I'm actually going to go join the swim team.
I'm done with special teams. That's what drew the line.
Bro, did you ever get one and the ball just absolutely fucking ricocheted off your hands?
No, I never got one. Dude, I wanted to block a kick. Dude, when people block kicks, I think it's the most impressive thing.
How great does that seem to just have an NFL kicker? Yeah. Just line up for a 46-yarder. Somehow you get through. You get your hands in there.
This.
Just like you said. Just the double ricochet. As soon as it hits the foot, then hits your hands.
Bro, the feeling.
Dude, you know that would feel so good. People would like that. People say, oh, that looks like it would hurt. Nah.
I was low-key scared of it. Dude, one time I almost blocked a punt. I swear I got a little bit scared, though. I was like, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and then like the guy's literally, he's kicking. His leg is flying through at you.
I know. The coach was like, Polizzi, you could have had that. And I was like, I know.
You're like, did I get a piece?
Trust me, I thought a lot about it. Dude, we were playing like Northern Michigan or something, like crunch time. And I was like, I didn't want to get kicked in the fucking nuts.
That's one of the most exhilarating things in an NFL game too. When you're watching and they have that behind the punter view and you see the rush coming and and he goes like, oh, and then
dude, announcers and
it's blocked.
You think they practice like in key moments? Because they just are so good.
No.
You think it just comes to them naturally?
I've read multiple of like Joe Buck, Iron Eagle, I think like all the heavy hitters. They all said, no, you can't practice that. You just have to react in the moment. Because if you practice it, then it's in your head. Then all of a sudden, like,
there's
one little stumble, Gus Johnson might be the only one.
No way Gus Johnson isn't thinking of shit.
That might.
He's got chasing or running from the cop speed. He's not coming up with that.
Bro, I was watching the Penn State-Ohio State game a couple weeks ago, and Gus Johnson was on the call. I had never heard this before, and I started dying because he goes...
He has to be.
Bro, the score was 14-13. He goes, Ohio State, down by a penny. That's like... I like it. I mean, you never hear anybody say that.
It's really good.
You know, let's mix that in. You're down by 5, down by a nickel.
Dude, somebody was down by 7 in the NBA, and they said down by a touchdown, and I fucking went in my grave. I was like, he's so right.
Bro, dude, that's so funny. Like, local team announcers will love nothing to do more than trying to switch it up so much by saying something like that. Like, instead of down 7, down by a touchdown. Instead of being at the Colts complex, they're over off West 56th Street.
Tell us the truth.
Instead of Lucas Oil Stadium, the house that Peyton built.
Yeah, dude, that was me. Anything but the real words. Naptown fell asleep last night.
Dude. Everybody, man, and that's taught in like media school where they're just like, no, get a little creative with it, right?
I don't
like,
think it is, dude.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to be a fucking stiff neck sports guy, so I was like, I gotta say something different, dude. We should just play all my sports updates
and review them. This dude, so Ben, like we talked about, we worked at the same ESPN sports station in Indy.
Flagship.
Ben would have to do overnight sports reports. And everybody else who did them would just, your typical, it's like the 1 minute break that comes in when you're on your ride to work. And everybody else would, the music would come on. Everybody would be like, the Pacers fell last night to Milwaukee, 106-92. Coach Carlisle had this to say after the game. Ben would literally be like you said, Naptown wasn't snapping last night. Coach, talk to him.
I literally did that.
He's so funny, man. Everybody else is just a straight up sports reporter.
I couldn't do it, dude. I didn't have it in me. One time I rhymed the whole thing.
The Colts got trounced last night by Washington. Frank Reich not happy after the game. And then Ben's like, shit. Wouldn't even do it.
Yeah. Just go 7 minutes of silence. Just giving people nicknames that they didn't even have. Coach McMillan for the Pacers. I'd be like, Coach Mac, what's up? Go right to the interview. You're like, since when is he Coach Mac to anybody? I was like, I don't know.
Bro, who did that? Greg Gumbel did that not too long ago. Or he took the liberty of calling somebody, like their name was William, and he called him Bill.
Dude, you get what you get, bro. That's how you get a nickname.
It was so random. I was like, Greg Gumbel of all people?
Has anybody ever given you a nickname that you hated? Bro, somebody calls you Moles! Oh, Clint!
Yeah. And it's funny because Clint, he loves listening to us, so he's definitely going to hate us,
for sure. It does work when only he says
Yeah, exactly. There's always those nicknames that everybody has that there's only one, maybe two people that
gotta give
say
it to
and you're like, yeah, it's whatever. But if you said that, I'd be like, get out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah. You got to give it to the guys that just have had one nickname for you their whole entire lives. And they just stand by it. Mm-hmm. They're not calling you shit else.
Yeah, it's but my name's already a nickname. So it's just that's what it is. How
about you just not transitioning to Joe ever? So proud. So proud of you.
Nothing pisses me off more when people try to take the liberty to do that themselves.
Yo, Joe.
Hey,
you don't
Joe.
like that?
How we doing, Joe? Hey, Joe.
What if it's a guy that doesn't really know you too
Not
well?
my name. See, that's a different thing. Is I have friends also who are like, Joe, oh, what's up, Joe? And it's that's different. They can, but when it's somebody who I work with or somebody
that
who
knows your name,
that knows that I'm Joey. Stop.
No one's ever said Joe. Ew, Joe Mulinaro. That doesn't sound fun. Your dad.
Yep, pretty much.
Doesn't sound fun. Any name that's Joe, it just isn't. Every dad's name is Joe. Ever.
Was he Joey as a kid?
Probably not.
Too business.
He's too strict to be Joey. Yeah, I don't want to play those games with the Y at the end. Yeah, what are we doing here? Who named me this?
Has your dad ever had a birthday party?
Oh, I would kill myself.
Dude, even when he was our age or a kid?
Oh, dude, my dad hates his birthday so much, bro.
But there wasn't ever even a time where he liked it?
No! Dude, and we don't, us, we don't celebrate shit on the right day.
Weirdest family of all time.
Who has time?
There literally needs to be a reality show on you guys.
That would be the funniest reality show ever. But we've had Christmas in February.
That is your Christmas. February is your Christmas. That's literally every year since I've been doing this with you. It's been February 22nd.
That shit is.
You'll send me a photo at your dad's or at garden table for brunch with Christmas presents on the table. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, who has time to meet up on Christmas? We plan
everyone in the world.
An hour before, I'm like, so we doing this or what? And they're like, I'm in Utah. I'm in Florida. I'm like, all right, so see you never. But we won't go out for my birthday till 2 weeks from now.
How was the birthday? Weird.
I didn't really I just had a bunch of other shit to do. So I was doing that all day. I didn't really even think about anything.
Yeah, I know. I texted you 16-bit tonight thinking oh yeah, Ben's ready for this. He's 16-bit Lord. And then all of a sudden, nah, I'm just chilling, man. I was like, wow.
You go so 32.
Wow, someone's fucking 32.
Who's going out on the nose on their birthday though? It's all you got to go out on your birthday the night before, so the clock strikes midnight.
No,
You got the whole day.
Yeah, well, I've done that before, but at the same time, I don't know what rules you're coming up with here where you're like, who has time to celebrate Christmas? Everybody has that day off.
They don't.
What are you talking?
They all have it off, but like, come on, man. Like, just you don't have to. It's too forced,
bro. You've been at my family's on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that feels right. It's too forced. Let's all get together right now.
What about that? What about Thanksgiving?
We don't postpone Thanksgiving
because there's you got to watch the Lions.
Yeah, that's why, and that's why. Now, when somebody else makes the plans, like my family will be like, "All right, fuck, we gotta go." But if it's like under our family rules, we're like, you know, like we don't celebrate Christmas as a full family, like with my cousins and stuff, like we used to. But if that was going down on the 25th, we'd be there. But since it's just like a my family thing, it's just like, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Did that stop?
You know, fuck it.
Won't be till St. Patty's Day.
Then you get 2 Christmases.
That's the
perfect.
Did you stop going with your cousins once your like grandparents passed away? Yeah, that's what happens.
That's weird.
Yeah,
didn't know that was the deal breaker.
All start. Hey, mom and dad aren't here anymore. Peace. We're doing.
Then all the families do their own. Yeah,
mom and dad were the only ones keeping this together.
They really were. That's the only reason anybody cared. I don't give a fuck about these people.
Well, we're hosting Christmas Eve at my house.
No. Oh, Christmas Eve.
You want to come?
Holy shit.
Steelers Raiders.
I've never heard of anyone host. That's the most you shit ever. Let's host Christmas Eve. No one hosts Christmas Eve.
We just got a new house.
It. I'm not shitting on it, but I've just never heard of that idea.
Yeah,
hosting Christmas is that's a big deal. Christmas Eve way more fun.
Seriously? Christmas Eve is a lot of people host Christmas Eve.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
like where the party goes down is Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day is like, the big Christmas dinner hoopla, okay? But Christmas Eve is also like that's the even bigger celebration.
So you're decorating.
Yeah, I was actually just trying to get quotes for Christmas lights.
Like you're gonna have somebody come in and do them?
Yeah, because I can't do it.
Bro.
I can't do it.
You on a ladder?
Me with a staple gun?
Gutter? You hanging onto a gutter? You know how many pictures I would take of you? Oh my god! You on a ladder,
bro? Not a chance.
Thank you for being a normal human and hiring someone to do some shit.
And also, they come out, they do it for you. They bring a Santa Claus. So Frank can meet Santa or whatever. And then
what?
So then it's all festive because Santa's there and they're putting up the Christmas lights, but then also they come and they take them back down. It's a full thing.
During intermission, they have a Santa that just...
I don't know. I got to look more into it, but it said on the shit that I was looking at, it said, hey, we come out and we bring Santa too.
Sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, so I'm doing that.
Who's not?
Right.
Who's not buying this?
And you know what it's called?
What?
My guy. So it's my guy for these guys.
That's such a good... That's how Christmas lights should be.
Yeah.
Which lights are you getting?
I don't know yet, but I got a lot of pressure on me because that 1-year-old's birthday party, my neighbor that I went to a couple weekends ago, I got informed that because it was real nice. Like these people have been on the street for a while, and so they are they're the neighbors that like they go out of their way to like, you know, give a little gift basket, welcome you to the neighborhood, invite you to their kid's birthday party,
old-timey
like
shit. Bringing cookies to your door.
Yeah, make you like
poison.
When Frank was born, they brought over like a thing of diapers and like a little like 6-pack of beer and everything. And
who'd they kill?
So they're super, super nice, unless you're Ben. And so we go over to their birthday party for their 1-year-old, and I get informed during that they're like, yeah, we have a street rule that there has to be some sort of Christmas light representation, like even if it's just on your doorway or whatever, you got to have some lights. They're like, we all went in on it like 5 years ago, and we've been doing it. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I was like, is there a rule?
Talking to the right guy.
I was like, is there a rule about who has to put them up? Because I'll hire somebody to put them up. They're like, nope, just as long as they're there. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was looking into it. And like I said, we just bought this house back in February. First Christmas with the baby boy. We're taking over the duties from Rye's parents where we usually go on Christmas Eve, and we're having it at our place. You're more than welcome to come.
That's hard, bro. But
Probably
what
have some lasagna or something.
It is so, everything's so Italian during Christmas.
Yeah.
What else can you even eat on Christmas?
I know.
Is there another option?
We did this on Espresso, I think like 5 years ago. Remember we like literally drafted for each holiday what food you...
Bro, that's my dad's favorite segment that I've ever told him about. What'd you talk about on the podcast? It's just the same shit. What'd you do at school today? What'd you talk about on the podcast? I was like, we drafted meat for each holiday. And he was like, no way. I've never seen him like have a reaction like this before.
Immediate download.
So Christmas is... What did we just... I mean, Thanksgiving obviously is turkey.
Yeah.
Easter's obviously ham.
Uh-huh.
What did we say for Christmas?
Christmas...
Is it
I
like
don't know if it's
sausage or some shit?
I don't know if we said meat. I thought it was just meals because Christmas, it was Christmas Eve.
You had a good one for it, bro. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, damn. Well, now I'm trying to rack the brain.
I think it might have been... We were thinking meats. Maybe.
I mean, but
okay, if it's
spaghetti
just
and meatballs, right? I mean, it's like, or no, I had stuffed shells.
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe we just did meals. I don't know.
But bro, maybe roast beef. No, it wasn't that? Was it? I don't think you're gonna like this one, but I'm just thinking about something I've done. Was it like a Chick-fil-A nugget tray? I don't know, because it's like everything else is so like fancy and done up, and then it's just like nuggets.
That is good though.
You have that every now and then. Like I think on Christmas Day, usually my mom will get a nugget tray like 3 days before while they're still open.
That is good.
And then like during the day, we'll have a big old nugget tray on Christmas Day. But New Year's, Chinese food.
Oh, that's a good sleeper right there. That's a good one.
I think that's it.
Are there other Halloween? You're not eating shit on Halloween.
We were talking about it. Well, that was a week ago. Anyways.
Whatever. What were we just... Okay, so what lights are you getting on your house, you think? Like, what's in your head?
You know, I've seen some TikToks about this, and it's a tough dilemma. I'll have to talk with the wife about it. But you have, you know, there's been the TikToks that I've seen that's like, you want... classy Christmas or do you want traditional Christmas? And classy Christmas is like the all white lights, the kind of white, silver, gold theme inside. And then traditional is like the Technicolor red, green, blue,
sometimes
yellow,
that's not looking too
purple.
Bad.
And then like inside is kind of like, they call it like cheesy, but I'm like, I love that. So I could really see both. I'm sure with the decor side and like the aesthetic that my wife is wanting, she'd probably want the gold, white, silver. But I'm kind of cheesy traditional guy. Throw on the ugly sweater. Let's get some Technicolor lights. Let's roll.
Yeah, I kind of like cheesy too. I mean, because it is cheesy, so lean into it.
Right, yeah. Because if you go to a Christmas party or a holiday party or whatever, and it's at a place to where it's like really,
a little too nice.
Everything, all the lights are white or gold and
you walk in, you're
glistening, and you're like, I can't have fun here.
Yeah, do I take my shoes off or not? If you have to think about, do I take my shoes off or not, you're not having fun.
Yeah, or like you're like thinking about, did I bring the wrong, should I have brought something better? Did I not bring
like
enough?
Gift?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
If you go into a cheesy Christmas, you're like, you got six-pack of Busch Light, you're good.
Mud on your shoes.
Oh, yeah. Toe poking out. Let's go.
Fucking Mickey toes. Mickey toes. Mickey toes are on the stuffed in the couch.
Stuffing in the beach and stuffing in the couch.
Not a care in the world. Mickey toes popping, bro.
That's where I'm leaning. Bro, somebody stole the bowl. This is real. Somebody stole the bowl off of our porch of candy. We're literally on the ring light. Have it.
No way.
Yeah, we went to my sister's for Halloween. They had a great little setup and, the whole garage open, fire pit in there, hot apple cider. It was tops. It was great. But while we were gone, we have kids in our neighborhood and in our streets. So we're like, we don't want to leave them hanging, right? You don't want to be that house. It sucks.
I can't believe you just put it out there.
So we put it out there, it's on our porch and usually you just take a couple. We don't care, but there you go. Happy Halloween. On the way home, literally in the back seat, somebody just stole the bowl off of our front porch. I was like, what?
You had to.
Said,
in the back of your head, you had to know.
I mean, that happens so many places every year on Halloween. Like, everybody puts out just a bowl of candy if they're not home, if they're elsewhere, if they don't want to.
I was waiting for that house when I was a kid.
Bro,
like
but
7th grade, little idiot kid. Bro, if there was a bowl unguarded, see ya.
Well, yeah.
Mom's getting a new bowl. I'm getting 30 racks of 100 grands.
You son of a bitch.
Dude, I am. Dude, come on.
But this, yeah, it was definitely like kind of a huskier kid, and his dad or his parents, I think what they were doing is they were driving the kid around. And then
Drive-by Halloween.
Literally, it was. And it was a Dodge Charger. It was a white Dodge Charger. I'll call it out. Steal my bowl.
What was the license plate?
I was looking. Pull up, park. Kid gets out of the back seat on the driver's side, runs up, knocks over our sign, takes the bowl, turns around, scurries down the stairs, and says something on the way back to the car that I couldn't tell.
Oh, you're trying to get to
I was trying to, yeah.
You got to read those lips, bro.
No, you can't read the lips. His head was back to it. You know,
you can hear audio,
but you can hear audio. It sounds something like, "I was tight," or something like that. And the kid ran around, got into the back seat on the driver's side
like
again.
Mickey Mouse. I wonder what he actually said.
I don't. Yeah, I Zapruder filmed it. Me and Rye last night. We were, on Halloween night, we were holding up to our ear, trying to be able to decipher and tell. I was like, "You MF, man." Luckily, it was like, way after trick or treating was probably done, so all the kids who aren't jackasses came by and were able to just get some candy.
With the parents, bro, that's not a good look.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Gotta do that. That's a solo mission as a kid.
But what are these parents doing? Just like, hey, Johnny, come on, let's go. Halloween.
You won't, pussy.
We're going
the whole bowl.
Time to steal some candy.
Say some shit on your way out, too. Like, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. That's what he really said.
Pretty much, man. That's what it felt like. They were going to houses all around the place, man. They just pull up. Oh, that one's clear. Lights are off. Bull outside.
Dude, the lights off house on Halloween. So funny. The guy just like, nah.
I know, yeah. But they would leave it out too and always be shitty candy.
Definitely a single dad there. Nah, go to hell. No light, nothing, bro. Nah.
Bro, I was
Aww. Every time I ring the doorbell. Aww. Don't think they're home. Aww.
I do gotta say, I know this episode is out a week after Halloween, but I do gotta say the art of trick-or-treating has really been lost upon the younger generation.
What do they? I don't even know what they do.
They don't say trick-or-treat.
Ew.
They just show up.
Demand candy?
They just show up, and like if the bowl is there, they just start taking some without even acknowledging that you're there. Or if they come up to the door, they just open up they ring the doorbell, you open up the door, and then they just kind of stand there. I'm like, yeah.
I don't think I'd be like an old man to that,
I was kind of like, yeah,
what do you say?
Come on.
And they'd be like, that's that weird guy.
But what was crazy is that their parents were like with them at the end of the driveway. I'm like, tell the kids to say trick or treat.
That's weird.
You bet your ass when I take Frank in like 3 or 4 years, I'll be like,
that's his first
hey,
words.
Frank, trick or treat. What do we say? Trick or treat. What do we say? Thank you.
I just shut the door right in their face if they don't say shit.
And also, nobody had pillowcases. That was the way to go.
That's what I was talking about on my other pod on Espresso.
Oh.
Like, dude, the little skull bucket pumpkin.
Nothing.
That.
Nothing.
What are you putting in there?
2 houses worth of candy.
Pillowcase. Swing the block once, back home, dump it off one more time, dude.
Lost art.
Bro, the pillowcase was where it was. I think I had a black trash bag once. That'd be the move. Dress up like a homeless guy for Halloween, have a trash bag.
Nice.
Dude, and that thing was stretching.
Yeah.
Could feel the grooves on that hefty, bro.
Bro, and it's weird. I just remember Halloween night when we were kids. It just felt like total chaos. Like it felt like there was 8,000 kids on one street. Every single house on the street had a different set of kids at that time. Sometimes you had to wait because kids were still up there and you had to like wait for them to get done and then go up after them. Like it was that busy.
It was like your first almost a party experience as a kid.
Yes.
Like that feeling. Because remember you'd be like kind of hot because you'd be excited.
Oh yeah, man.
You're like, we're about to do that. And then like right when you get going on Halloween, you're like, this is going to suck. Like, it's not going to be like last year. And then you wait like 20, 30, 40 minutes and shit's popping.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, shit. It's better than last year.
Get one of the houses that gives you the really dope candy or a big one or something.
What if he's gonna be there
soda, yeah, or the one house that like scares people.
Soda.
Soda.
Wait, people were giving out
My grandpa used to give away. He used to work at Mike Sells and used to give away the mini bags of Mike Sells.
That's
chips.
fire.
Yeah.
That's fire, dude. If a house was giving out mini bags of chips,
yeah, we were always cleared out. That's for sure.
If I got some crunchy Cheetos, that'd be some shit my dad would take away from me. You ever get something too good? Your parents are like, no.
They would have to hold on for a special time, you know? Like I could have some that night, but if it was like a lot, they'd be like, okay, well, you want to hold off on it until later.
Yeah, you save your good shit till the end.
Yeah. I don't know. Lost art there, you know? Just not many people running around anymore. Everybody said that it's, I guess because there's like a shit ton of trunk or treats and stuff nowadays.
What's that?
You've heard trunk or treat, where it's like at your local like
I think you brought this up to
football stadium or your local church or you know the strip mall where your dad works, you know. Where his insurance agency is. They're like, hey, State Farm's having the trunk or treat from 1 to 2.
Get out of here, dude. Wait, so I know this is stupid because Halloween's over, but who cares? Did people celebrate Halloween on Halloween, or did they does the local news like Halloween's gonna be on Sunday night this year? Like,
I hate when that happens. I was talking with my family about that too.
Do it on the day.
Do it on the day. Don't matter if it's a Monday or.
That's prime time Halloween on a weird weekday.
Yeah, because then it gives you something to look forward to.
At school all day. How about just wearing costumes like at your job and shit on Halloween? Big board meeting. What's our mission? Dressed as a fucking cowboy.
Mustache hanging off a little bit.
What's our mission, Johnson? Dressed up as a clown. How you do anything is how you do everything.
Bro, I was thinking about
That's what I thought.
I was thinking about it too. Like, that was our going into an NBA game. It was like when you were leaving school on Halloween and you were heading back to the car or you're heading to the house just knowing you were about to fuck up a costume and some candy. Little Benny Polizzi scored 2 full pillowcases last year. Looking for the return. Will he be able to on this cold, dreary Tuesday night?
I think it's still kind of weird how people can just wear Halloween shit like on the day.
That is funny, yeah, at work.
Just like in high school.
Talking so serious business.
Sitting there in Algebra 101 with a Michael Myers mask on. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, what are you doing in there?
That's the best. Day. That's what I did. I dressed up as Michael Myers.
It's fucking hilarious.
It was great. Just scared my mom. Scared my sister.
Pythagorean theorem. Just dressed as Chucky's bride.
Bro.
All right.
Talking
about holidays way after they're over. Should have been doing this 3 weeks ago. Can't ever plan that out.
That's all right. Somebody's still probably having a late Halloween party.
Oh, today, imagine. Yeah. I thought about just going down my hallway like apartment last night and just knocking doors. They open up. What? I'm like, what do you mean what?
Trick or treat.
Where's the candy?
Come on. Dressed up. Have a football jersey on, not even trying. I'm a football player. Okay. You get $100,000 bar.
Jersey way too small.
That's what you get.
$100,000 bars slap.
No.
You hate them? Shut up.
No good.
No, good. No, not you.
Neither's Milky Way.
Milky Way's like, what'd you forget?
Yeah. Yeah, my sister and her husband tried to tell us that Milky Ways are super good.
Some people really like them, and I'm like, okay,
So
have you had
gross.
a Snickers, you idiot?
I know.
What the
The worst version of Snickers. There you go. Yeah, if they run out of Snickers and Reese's, then you have a Milky Way.
Snickers plant ran out of peanuts, and they're like, we got to do something.
I guess we'll just fill it with this nasty shit.
It's just, it's missing something, bro.
Yeah, it really is. Hate it.
Milky Way's the guy on the way to work. It's like, I know I forgot something.
No, Milky Way is the candy that like the Monday before Thanksgiving, that's all that's left in the Halloween bowl. And you're like, oh, fuck. All right. Here's a Halloween 1998. Put it back.
I can talk about this shit forever.
I know. Dude, I was on Family Guy on Sunday.
No!
Yeah. By the time this comes out.
Bro.
Yeah.
Pretty
cool.
Talk to me, baby. This is sick. What dude, this is insane.
Yeah.
You need to say that again.
If you didn't watch on Sunday night at 9:30 on Fox, the episode lives on all their seasons, and their episodes live on Hulu, and they go live the next day on Hulu. So if you haven't watched when it was live, then you can go on to Hulu if you have it and check out the episode. Season 21, episode 7.
Low-key dream.
The Stowaway.
What was your part?
Owen Wilson.
Dude, that's so heat.
Pretty wild. Yeah.
I remember you told me about that a while ago, and I was like,
well, that's what's
it just seemed too insane. I was like, I can't even wrap my head around this.
That's what's really crazy is that so I recorded the part for this in like early October of 2021.
Yeah.
So it's been wild. Yeah, it's been over a year. Been over a year coming for it, but
dude, so they're like writing episodes a year before shit happens?
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. A year?
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. Because I thought
it was like the Monday comes out on Sunday.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought too. But I guess just with all the it makes sense. Like the animation and everything would be crazy to do in that short amount of time. But
don't they like keep up with like pop culture?
Yeah, pretty well. But at the same time, then when you watch Family Guy after knowing that, you're like, okay, this is kind of just like it's the mix between evergreen and current.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
So like this season, there's been like mentions of like COVID, and they have like podcast jokes and stuff like that in there, and you're like, okay,
it's just like kind of broad,
right? But it's current without being like pinpoint.
A year before,
yeah.
Wow, couldn't imagine.
I know.
Can't even do Christmas. Can't even organize Christmas. Imagine planning something a year before. There's definitely a woman in charge of that. Guys would be like, I don't know, we'll get it out the day of.
Well, that's what's crazy is that like, so not this past week, because that was the one I was on, but the week before, which was Halloween week, like this Sunday, it was October 30th is when that episode came out, and it was like a Halloween centric episode. So like look at the calendar and plan, all right, well, we got to have this one ready for that Sunday because we're going to do a Halloween one, just like I'm sure they'll do a Thanksgiving one. Mm-hmm. But I was like recording my lines. I was like, all right, so is this going to come out in like a few weeks? Probably. They're like, oh no. It'd probably be like over a year. And I was like, oh, God. So are we really doing this, or is this a joke?
Yeah, so this is a scam. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. Pretty proud of it.
I can't wait for you to post that on Instagram. Oh yeah, bro, that's gonna be so sick. Do you have like a recording of you doing the lines?
No, I took some pictures, but
that's good.
Yeah, seeing the name in the blue font, that was pretty sick. That was pretty wild.
You got a picture of that? Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's so
go check
crazy.
it out. It's not a lot. It's just a cameo, but I'm in there. Yeah.
Dude, on Family Guy. You gonna put that in your bio on Instagram?
Family Guy season 21.
What a sick credit though.
Pretty cool credit. Yeah. First one, I think. No, I don't know.
Shut up. You've been on like ESPN like 15 times, haven't you? Can you be on game day? What are they waiting on?
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, the guy who does every... Never mind. Never mind. If you guys don't get it by now, I don't know if you will.
All right. What's up? Anything else?
I think we're Gucci.
Dude. Well, no, never mind. We're good.
Say it.
No, it's because by it'll come out a week. The day we're recording is the day that Takeoff got tragically killed.
Oh, man, that hurt. Why does that hurt? Why is that so weird?
Good Lord. 28 years old. That's tough, man. That really sucks. And of course, like,
feel bad for the boys, you know?
The videos,
like we know them, but I mean, you know, like, damn.
The videos and pictures and stuff's already leaked, and it's just like, God, that's rough. really, really messed up. Not to end this on a terrible note, but I just felt like, I mean, it literally happened 6 hours before we recorded.
First thing I saw when I woke up, I was like, God damn.
I know. It was one of those I did like a triple take because they're so, Amigos is so they're so current, like Coolio died earlier in the year, rest in peace. But I mean, like, we hadn't really heard much from Coolio for a while, it was like he had his heyday when he had his heyday
all that.
on Keenan and Kel.
Oh yeah.
So with those, you're kind of like, oh well, no, but this, what? I mean, it's Mika. They're on game day every other week. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
tough. All right, these guys. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. Drop every Tuesday video and audio episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you get your pods, and YouTube, of course. You can watch us, hang out with us, see Ben with his shoes off if you're into that kind of thing. And,
she's no service.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next time.